ibxtoycat, and this is the Cherry Grove only challenge. It is a single biome world, so only the cherry blossom biome will generate, and I have to survive and beat Minecraft within it. I feel like this is going to be, if nothing else, a fun way to play Minecraft, because this is one of the rare and interesting biomes that Minecraft has, and today I'm going to be surviving exclusively within it. It is seriously weird to see this much of one, but let's give it a shot anyway. So this is our bonus chest. Do we even need it on this seed? Technically no, but I'm never turning down salmon. And yeah, we are actually going to start from the very scratch besides the salmon though. This is my world. This is my opportunity to play Minecraft in a cherry grove, which is a weird collection of mobs and features, and it's very, very weird. So hello everyone, I'm ibxtoycat, and today I'm going to be building my first cherry wood exclusive house in survival, because here's the thing, almost everyone would recommend that if you're going to build with cherry wood, use it as like the accent for something else. But today we have no choice. The only wood in the entire world is cherry. Maybe in the nether we'll get some different woods, but yeah, it's gonna be a fun time, and I'm excited also to see some other stuff. So are you okay, bro? How's your power today? So here's the funny thing, my power went out kind of unexpectedly last stream, and after looking into it, it was because of some like weirdly installed new socket. It took me so long to work it out because there was a breaker. Every time I turned it on, the whole house would like flicker on. It was kind of scary. Probably broke something in there. But yeah, I'm back now. Welcome to the live stream. And this is going to be a fun one because how often do you get to play on such a weird world with such a weird challenge ahead with regards to the wood? And also the world as a whole. Like almost very few, basically no structures spawn in the cherry grove. So actually getting anything done is going to be seriously hard because look at this. What do we have here? We have bees. Do we like bees, chat? If you don't like bees, you're gonna have a hard time in this world, let me tell you. So yeah, I do think there actually is some possibility of really taking advantage of that. Did the plumber fix the electricity, says James Weston. The plumber's not returning my calls. He stole from me, and he's really upset with me about the fact that he had to steal from me, I think, is the way he sees it in his own mind. You know, I tried to empathize with a lot of people, but empathizing with a stealing plumber is one of the harder ones for me, but I'm still trying my best. Maybe he's just mad because he wishes he didn't have to steal, and he takes it out on his victim. You know, I don't even know. Anyway, this is this a seed or a behavior pack? So this is a, this is part of Minecraft's code by default, if you don't know, but it's unlocked via the cracked magnet superflat generator. It is endless cherry grove, which is just odd to look around. And yeah, I'm excited because we have ourselves a decent amount of cherry planks, and I can use those to immediately upgrade myself to at least a stone axe. Seriously, in this world, I think we're gonna need an axe more than anything else. So we find ourselves some nice stone, like we already have, and we use it to get ourselves some better stuff. Actually, the higher up we go, the more likely we are to find iron. So we wanna find these little peaks in the world and take full advantage of those. So, over here, let's do this. That's very cool. Thank you. You're very cool, the sensible snake. So can you run your air and the internet at the same time? So, I believe what it actually was. So I don't have AC up here, just in case you're curious. There is, it's good that it's a very rainy day today. You might actually be able to hear the rain. It's just behind the microphone, so sorry if you do. But, yeah, oh, by the way, this is a classic, oh, by the way, look at that. Straight to iron, too. I told you, pro tip, always go nice and high up in your Minecraft world when looking for iron, because that's just where it is. You can believe it's anywhere else you want to, but you're just not going to find it, and it's so nice to find some. So we get enough of this for an iron axe. I mean, in theory, I should get a bucket first. That is the usual go-to. But what if we threw the theory out the window, and then we went instead for what I felt like was right? You know, this is, as we know it, is the year 2023, and so that is actually a viable strategy. So now we're going to make ourselves a iron axe, and at the same time as making an iron axe, oh, we don't have enough cobblestone. So we get 2 more blocks of this, and at the same time as making an iron axe, we can start working on the plan for where we're going to settle down. Because here's the deal, when you first start a Minecraft world, you're the most free you'll ever be, because you actually have the freedom to look around it and say, what if this is for me? By the way, thank you very much, Garden Smile. You should listen to the single I made. It's our best song yet. You know, I think I mentioned my, like, music. I'm, like, the worst person to talk to about, like, most forms of media. So I got a really mad comment because I said that I think Citizen Kane was a mediocre movie. You know, my opinions on these things are apparently not to be trusted. Also, you should settle down in a cherry grove, says Canby. You know, okay, I think that's a good idea, chat. I think Canby is a good point. Let's use the cherry grove biome as our settling down point. So yeah, having an iron axe will at least. Also, we should have probably been focusing on killing sheep today. You know, if we do get a bed, we at least know what color to make it. So I'll use the stone pickaxe, even though I have an iron axe, just to get one piece of wool. You know, I could have got some shears as well. Would have been handy with all these blocks around. But let's climb over the top here. And we're going to keep going until we find something vaguely interesting. Do you see anything vaguely interesting, chat? Like, honestly, the only structures you might find are like a ruined portal or the entrance to like, if you're really lucky, a mine shaft. Even finding a stronghold is going to be tricky because there's no villages to look underneath. All these challenges are going to come up today and it's going to be fun to face them down. But for now, my biggest one is how do I sleep? Because I need a house, obviously. But there's no point having a house if you don't have a bed. So we're going to go this way a little bit, kind of the opposite way to where we're going, and see how it goes. So pillager outposts. You know, pillager outposts are a fun one. Will we get them? Will we not get them? Let's find out. So, yeah, I'm going to be trying precisely that. Can you make an enormous cathedral? You know, I'll make an enormous cathedral to the Cherry Grove biome. That sounds like an idea to me, right? You should try a single biome mangrove swamp sometime. Fun fact, monsters, except slimes, cannot spawn in that biome. Is that true? You know, that's one of those weird facts that I feel like I would know about, but it's interesting that I don't. So, yeah, having these 2 raw salmon is actually going to be useful for food, because I otherwise have a single piece of mutton. I guess we could settle down by the river, chat, because if we go down by the river, it means we can get in a boat and go places, which might be nice. Yeah, I don't hate that as an idea. If I see a more compelling one, I'd go with it. So we'll look over I keep thinking I'm seeing new biomes like, ooh, is that a jungle there? It's never a jungle. Not in this world. But also thank you, V47 Vespa, for becoming a new channel member. The 508th channel member. I'm still working on rebuilding my on-screen setup. Hopefully you appreciate the minimalism that is just the number. You know, what's with all these member goals and, you know, we don't need any of that. We just need numbers. And appreciation for V497 Vespa. Okay, so looking around, you can see that, like, well, over there's some stuff. And, you know, that's mostly fine, though. So, also, welcome to the new wife. Welcome to the new wife, indeed. Okay, I need to stop that playing. I guess we could settle down on top of some cherry grove trees. And that way we would avoid the risk of any mobs getting in here. Which might be useful if I don't have a bed. But again, there's no point in me settling down until I do have a bed. So I guess really coal should be my first thought, so I can at least light up what I do have. It's very, very dark. So I'll head a little further this way in case we find some... You know, if we found a pillager outpost, that would be something. If we found a ruined portal, that'd be something. If we find a lava pit even, those would all be some things. Also, we will die if we try. So maybe instead we go to... Actually, yeah, a river might be good as a source of natural food. We should also be desperately hoping... Also, I really want seeds right now. So we're going to desperately hope that we get some of those. We could always kill a skeleton. You know, I'm going to have to do it, aren't I? Okay. If we get some bone meal, that means we can, you know, fast grow some plants. And it'll be good. Also, dark oak forest would seem scarier than this as dirt. I think any single biome has a scariness to it because of the lack of visibility. Like, where are the mobs right now? You don't really get a good vision on all of them. I know, I do agree that the scariest biome I always hate to run through is usually actually the jungle. Like a single biome jungle world, just, it feels like so much, right? Also use the pink petals to mark your way. You know, that's an idea right there. Okay, you know, someone write that down. See, I think over here is pretty nice. We have, if we could have a river access point as well. Like water and lava's nice. Or water and a pillager outpost. Because that is... Oh, it's actually a full-on ruined portal. Okay, chat, what do you reckon? Are we going towards it? I mean, we don't have much for choice. We don't get much for choice in this one. I like being on the hill. But I get... If we don't have water... Oh, we have water here. Do you think there are... Okay, so I'm going to die. Okay, I'm going to... Is that just how it ends? That's not. Okay. I need to cook some food, and I need to cook it ASAP. No! Okay, I'm surviving. I shouldn't be surviving, but I'm surviving. So let's just sit here right in the corner. And let's pretend none of that happened. So how's it going, internet? You having a good day? Hope you are. I'm going to cook myself some some salmon and some raw mutton. So, look at the aesthetic. Look at the aesthetic of my first house, internet. Do you see? Look at the beauty that I've gone with here. I've got myself two, I'm going for a modern classic look. So I've got this lovely pink going on at the front. And then, okay, that's salmon number 1. If we eat that, how close to salvation are we? Not very close? Okay, that's fine. So, eat a couple salmon. Joke's on you, Toycat. I'm having a bad day out of spite. You know what? You got me good there. Gotta acknowledge that. Also, why do you read my tip from 3 days ago? It's fine. Oh, my tip was from someone else. You're right. Thank you, Garden Smile. Yeah, my thing is slightly, you know, it's fine. Now I know why that is. Okay, so thank you, Rhinonymous, by the way. Thought your tip was from Garden Smile. Very confusing. Can you also make best starter house? It's minimalist. You know, this actually is the best starter house. People always say like, oh, the best starter house has to have like, okay, this is a lot. There's a lot happening here, and some of that lot is a creeper. So we need to be very, very tactical in avoiding said creeper. Yeah, this is a weird little place, but I'll survive it, I reckon. I might survive it, I reckon. I'll potentially survive this. There we go. We got a way out. We just have to run, use our newfound sprint bar, and get over to this ruined portal. So it's late. It's scary. I just need a place to settle down. And I think this has enough lava that I can call this that. So flint and steel, easily amazing. We got fire charge. We've got a golden hoe. Technically what I need right now. So we'll use this. And we'll find a nice area to start a farm in, right? Because we need food. Obviously in the day I can find some decent stuff. But for now, yeah, this is a nice place to build a house. Like a nice ruined portal across from you. Or maybe we could use this as a start to a mine, right? Like, yeah, this is pretty good, I would say. 10 out of 10. I would play. So now we're going to build our house, internet. So I'm going to build a beautiful house. A house the likes of which you've never seen before. So I'm going to deliberately use part of these trees as part of my structure, right? So all I have to do is remove the branches and make it a long straight line up. Okay, this is what good builders do, chat. If you don't do this, then you're just not a good builder. Sorry, got some bad news for you. But if you're an expert pro like I am, what you want to do is you want to remove the side bits here. These are all just unnecessary. We'll leave the cherry blossom on top there because it's fun. But now we just connect both of these with a wall, I guess. And because we're a fancy builder, the wall's not going to be straight. The wall is gonna, you know, to be fair, actually, it is pride. So we're gonna make sure the wall is as not straight as we can possibly make it. And look at that, isn't that great, chat? Oh, it's wonderful. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna duplicate this same gradient, but going this way. So it's like 5 blocks this way, and then it's 2 blocks, and then there's gonna be a thing here, and then it's 2 blocks this way, and then it's 5 blocks. Well, actually, maybe the 5 blocks should go the other way. Yeah, we'll have the 5 blocks go in now. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't realize how annoying it was to place blocks on these, but technically it keeps the zombies away. He has no way of knowing how to get to me, chat. Okay, he's worked it out. But yeah, this is gonna be my starter house. Because, you know, starting in a... Okay, so then we replace this. Nice set of these. Oh no, goodbye starter house. Okay, so what we'll use is we need to chop down one of these trees anyway, right? So I take advantage of the fact that creepers will chop down blocks for you. And boom, free cherry wood for me. Then we place our blocks over here. And some more over here. Just, I think 2 high for now is all we're really going to need. And boom, have we just worked out the house? Yes, we have. I feel like the pink petals should be replaceable like grass. I'm honestly confused there and surprised they're not. So we have to avoid lots of stuff right now. And the best way to avoid things is jumping down into tight spaces, I think. There we go, nice and safe. As soon as it gets light outside, I like to go down into a cave. Make sure you're really making the most of it by being hidden away from everything. So in here, we have coal, thankfully, which means I can make torches if I can avoid these creepers, which is a big if, to be fair. So we'll get the creepers to blow each other up. That's my genius idea. That actually worked. I am very pleasantly surprised. Then we'll get some coal. I'm gonna need that. And then I think we have to go out and get some beds. Because, you know, as nice as this is, like, look at this whole cave system down here. As nice as this is, we are going to need to get ourselves out. So we'll use cherry planks to, well, we actually could use pink petals to guide the way, right? We got so many of them anyway. So we'll place a thing there with some pink on it. And this lets me know that's the way back home. Then we place another torch down. And then, what do you know, there's already a piece of dirt here. Pink petals. They light the way home. It's wonderful. We need a close cool counter for your streams, because I want to know how often you almost die, Toycat. You know, if you're not almost dying all the time, are you even living? You know, if you don't have any fear of death, then are you actually alive, or are you just in a perpetual state of not being dead? It's something we should all be asking ourselves. Maybe more than we already are. But yeah, getting down this repeatedly is going to be hard, especially if creepers marking the way. So what we're going to do is we'll make like a little way in over here. So this will be the official like way up, down, right, whatever. And then we can make a little staircase that starts from here. So we're going to have to remove some blocks, make it work. But that's precisely what I intend to do. And then from here, we go up another block, and then up there. And we just do this all the way up. Ideally avoiding creepers. You know, we'll just let them explode. It's no big deal, right? I mean, besides the almost dying. But you know, that's normal. Hi from Yukon, Canada.
Hi from
Neighbors.
Yukon, Canada. Neighbors to Alaska. Hope everyone is having a great summer. Glad I caught a stream on my lunch break.
I'm glad you have a lunch break. Wait, Tasha loves microbes. Are you doing something with microbes up there? Is that what's happening? Also, is that a polar bear or... Okay, it's a sheep, I think. You know, honestly, polar bear, not very good. Sheep, actually very good. Given the circumstance we're in, I think we murder the sheep. We get ourselves a second wool. And now we're only one wool away from a bed. And some dye, but ignore that. And then we also need to sort out some food. So, the food source is always early game. Oh, wait, we got 2 raw mutton. Actually, I think we worked out a food source already. So we will make an entrance to the house. Right here seems perfect. It's already mostly there. And then we'll make this the furnace and chest wall. So furnace goes there, chests on either side. Golden. And then we just have to not die. Easy. Yeah, polar bear in the cherry grove. Sometime, you know, global warming's been happening for a while now. Just because you don't believe in it, it doesn't mean you can't find polar bears in the cherry grove. And it's very ignorant of you to say otherwise. There we go. Look at that. Made it your problem instead of my problem. So then we go 2 blocks this way and 4 blocks this way. And we got ourselves a functioning house. Ooh. Look at that. It's got like blocks and walls and everything, chat. So it's like it has PTSD from polar bears. You know, polar bears have PTSD from me. They might actually. You know, I'm not going to pretend that I'm a victim. I'm not going to pretend the polar bears are victimless in this. It's just they're also more... Also, I've only got 2 lava here. In my mind, that was enough to make a portal, but I've got 3 pieces... Sorry. I've got 4 pieces of obsidian that I need. So if we're going to the nether, that's what we're going to have to do. Grovial warning. You know, terrible pun, but I appreciate your shot. You jest, but I've had polar bears in my meadow biomes before. You know, it's terrible. Like, I didn't think I cared about the environment until I was killed by a polar bear. And I realized, oh wait, by a polar bear? That's a polar bear with a mental health condition. Yeah, and when it happens to you, you realize how serious it is all of a sudden and how much stuff has to be done about it. And that is why I'm dedicating my life to fighting invisible polar bears. You know, only together can we stop this tragedy. Travesty? Travesty. So we'll place some stairs there, and some stairs there, and then some stairs over here, and then some stairs over here, I guess, and then plank, plank. There we go. Yeah, we got this basically sorted, and then another plank, and that is all the way down for the most part. You know, 4 stairs is basically a full staircase, and then we just need some blocks here, and then we need one over there. And then over here, and over there. And there we go, we did it. Full staircase. Locked in. Toycat is dead confirmed. You know, sometimes But by the way, we need a bed today. We need a bed before we go down into the cave. This is an absolutely crucial part of this challenge. You ever died IRL? I have. I haven't died yet. I've heard good things about it. It's been on my list for a while now, but you know, it's so hard with all the new YouTube videos, and you know, I'll get around to it. Don't worry. I've heard it's worth doing, huh? So yeah, I'm gonna need some carrots if I want to breed these pigs. Otherwise, I guess we might as well kill them. I try not to kill things needlessly. Nah, that's a lie. I try to pretend not to kill things needlessly. I pretend to try. I don't always succeed. But yeah, let's do this at least once. There was a new toy cat that replaced the old toy cat in 2016. Says Nats Minecraft. It's true. You know, this is a nice chill run of Minecraft. I've been wanting this for a while. I feel like every time I do a challenge run, I'm always like very, very hyper-focused on like, okay, we gotta do this crazy thing to do this crazy thing. It's nice just to roam around and be like, how about we get some food? Food's nice. Food helps you beat stuff. Do, 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 do. Yeah, this will be a chill playthrough, dying for teleport purposes only. Exactly. Sometimes teleporting is worth doing. Also, look at this. You ever see a cherry tree that looks like this, huh? I mean, it's very easy to chop down. I'll give it that. But I mean, I don't know why it exists otherwise. So yeah, I'm gonna keep. I do need to ideally find another ruin portal, but I'll find the lava underground. It'll be more fun. I thought Relic replaced Pigstep. I thought it did too, but then I heard it and I learned that that wasn't true. So now we need one more sheep, by the way. Literally any sheep, any color. It doesn't matter what color it is because we're gonna end up with a pink thing anyway. But Toycat used flint and steel on the pigs. No, that is cruel and unusual punishment. I will kill the pigs. You know, it would be mean to subject animals to that. What I will do instead is what any normal person... Also, should we get some rabbit leather? Heck yeah, I should. We'll do what any normal person does, and we'll kill them slowly, bludgeoning them to death with a pickaxe, and then cook them later. God, so inhumane. Yeah, I'm still looking for a sheep here. I've got this lovely water cave here, which is nice. I hope that there are some fish that can spawn in this. Also, yeah, I am only finding pigs. I am... Are there sheep in this biome? Rabbits in the cherry grove? There are rabbits in the cherry grove. They should be pink. That is the big disappointment. But they do exist. So, yeah, I need to have a big beacon or something to help me find home after moments like this. But yeah, for now it's good. I don't kill things needlessly. Kills heckin' rabbits. You know, a rabbit would kill you if it could. Do you know that, right? Like, they give you the look like, oh no, I'm just an innocent little bunny. I'd never do anything. But if a rabbit was the size of a human and a human was the size of a rabbit, it would kill you and eat you. Especially chickens too. I've seen chickens fight each other for no good reason. They just get bored and they're like, you want to fight to the death? And they're like, yeah. That's why we have illegal chicken fighting rings, by the way. Also, wow, you have no sheep for all that time, and then all of a sudden 2 show up at once. Typical Minecraft. So now we're gonna have a little garden. I think my garden is gonna go over here. It's gonna be a nice garden. I'm gonna tend to it very well. For now, though, it's gonna have 2 seeds. 1 seed, 2 seed. Although actually, we could use our bone meal and like make that. I always think the first steps of a farm are the most important ones to kind of speed up. So now we have 3 seeds, which is more than 2. And so now our growing is going to happen a little bit faster. Always an important thing. Also, let's eat the raw rabbit now. Always a good food. Oh, 1.5. Ooh, fancy. By the way, thank you very much.
My mandatory toy cat is yes tax, big salmon tax, pony tax. Bedrock moment tax, that's future me's problem tax, touching grass tax, and house fire protection tax.
Thank you, Red Cave 343 for letting it. See, I love tips like that. I enjoy that a lot. You know, this person gets it, and I get you as a result. You know what I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna craft myself some pink wool. So I need to make a bunch of pink dye. 4 of it should be great. That's the number I need. Then we'll make pink wool, and then we'll make gray pink wool, and then we can make a pink bed. Yeah, I'm basically living in Barbie's house here, chat. So I think the little nook of my house best suited for a bed is probably right here, actually. So, oh, you can't remove, it's so weird the way that placing blocks works on these. Definitely feels like it should work differently, but it doesn't, and that is sad. So we'll build some little windows into our house now. Remember, you gotta always focus on your A beams and your B beams and your C pillars while you're working on these buildings. If you don't do that, then your build will be terrible and your friends will laugh at you. So, yeah, now that we're doing that, we finish these nice little corners. I think a three-high house makes me feel a little bit more insulated from the elements, while still being able to see out of the cherry spore leaf holes. And as long as I don't spawn outside my house in the morning, I think it's a good spot to sleep. Yeah, great. And so now, eat some pork chops. I definitely need to do some... You know, let's put the saplings in there. Do I need cherry saplings? Am I going to run out of cherry trees otherwise, chat? I think I'm good. Close the door and protect you from monsters. Oh yeah, doors are a good way to stay safe. So what I like to do, this is my door strategy, right? You get 3 doors in Minecraft, and a lot of people think, yep, I'll just place one, call it a day. No, you wanna take full advantage of multiple doors if you can, because then if there's any zombies, they can't get through all of them. So we have 2 doors here, and then we have a 3rd door to protect the wheat farm. Now no zombies will be able to step on the wheat farm, because they'd have to go through the door. Oh, baby zombie coming. So now we go underground and we get those. If we want to go to the nether, we need some iron for a bucket, but also we need 2 lava. So if we find lava down here, we'll be in luck. If we don't find lava down here, we have to pretend that that's okay. But yeah, we're going to use cherry spore blossom leaf petals to get this all done. And look at that. That's 2 lava. One there, one over there. Problem solved. We just have to stay safe, I guess. So torch over here and torch over there. That should keep us safer in the future. Oh man, that baby zombie was persistent. And now we need to... Oh, we don't have an iron pickaxe. So we're going to need to make a crafting table. And then we're going to need to craft another stone pickaxe. Thankfully, I do have precisely enough stuff for that. But still, it's kind of scary to think. Oh, and there's a skeleton over there. You know, I hate skeletons that hang out on ledges like that. They just exist to ruin your day. They don't achieve anything. He's going to live and die there. But he does ruin my life a little bit. And for that, I'll always hate him. Speaking of always hating things, let's use some dirt with a cherry petal. Right there. Just keep ourselves... You know, I need to see what's where, right? And then let's cross this. Of course, with a little bridge of pink petals. That way I'll know where to go. And boom. That's 4 iron. 1 for a bucket. No, 2. Wait, that's enough for an iron pickaxe too. Yeah, we are moving up in the world. Yeah. It's America Day. I completely forgot. You know, I believe that's a capital punishment in the US. It's a good thing you don't live there, huh? No, it is funny to me. Oh god, it's fine. He's not a problem. Did he get hit by himself? Did he manage to? Is it the same guy? It must be. He moved up in life. I'm happy for him. Toycat the architect says Toycat suck. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. You went underground and he stopped burning. What did you think was going to happen, says Just for Comments? I figured all my problems would go away, like they always do, except the few times they don't. You know, sometimes, you know, I'll make these problems go away by walking away from them. That is something that is guaranteed for sure. I don't like to use an iron axe on... You know, I'll use a stone pickaxe. I've got an iron pickaxe coming up. Might as well kill these guys. Get enough coal to make torches so I can get to the lava. And then also light it up when we're done. A future Toycat skeleton. Great narration. My son and I watch your videos. New subscriber. Thank you. If your son and you like the videos, then I like you and your son. Assuming, of course, we're talking about, like, the celestial body. If we're talking about, you know, like, familial relation, you know, sub-unit B. Not sure I'm so in love with that. But yeah, I'm gonna go get myself 2 lava buckets. I guess I'm gonna make 2 buckets to make, just to save myself a trip down here. And I'm also gonna make as many torches as I could possibly ever want. Subbing, says James Plays 0567. A lot of people have been subscribing recently. They like the, I think a thing I'm really happy that people are looking for again. Like, genuinely, like, this is one of my favorite things to do, and people... I think 1.20 has been a success in getting people to play actual Minecraft again. And I can tell that because how many people are, like, interested in tips about the game. Like, oh yeah, how do you do a woodland mansion, Toycat? Oh, how do you do this? How do you do that? And I think that's pretty cool. So, yeah, the live streams, says McBella78. Even the live streams people have been enjoying, because this is like how, this is real Minecraft, right? I feel like any other informational YouTuber goes really deep down the rabbit hole of like, I will just look at prepared worlds, nothing in this has any relation to how Minecraft is played. But you kind of miss the point of Minecraft when you do that a bit sometimes. So I'm going to make myself a smoker now, which is going to involve chopping down some weird parts of a tree that are hanging above my house. Although I want to leave that part of the tree there, so I'll deliberately do that, because that can be part of my roof, I think, later. But we will remove the tree that just exists awkwardly over here, because it does ruin the vibe a little bit. So we'll leave... Actually, yeah, we'll leave the post here, and then I can like, tie this into the house design. People are always saying you gotta make more interesting house shapes, don't just make a square. This is my idea. I will extend my house over here, and I'll have a little room up there. I'll make a second story room over there. Yep, seems good to me. That's a room in my house now, chat. You can't stop, you can't say it's not. You literally cannot. So, yeah, now we'll chop down these blocks too. And we'll make ourselves a smoker. Because while I'm cooking this, I could also do cooking some meat. So that plus some wood. I thought it was plus some wood. Is it 4 wood we need for a smoker? Don't be 4 wood. It is 4 wood. Ugh. Terrible. The worst. So I have to go chop down precisely 1 log in this entire world. Very easy to do. I feel like I already had a 4th log, but there we go. We're good. And now we can cook our food at the same time we cook our other stuff. Assuming it's still cooking. It is not still cooking. Throw it in there. Okay, so look at that. While that's cooking, I'm going to use the very revolutionary thing that is used all the time, which is a smoker right up here. And I'm going to cook myself this. So there is 3 iron left to cook here. How many pork chops will cook in the same time? Wow, double as many. That's right. Did you like my mug today, by the way? It's Winston Churchill, I think. You know, I think July the 4th is a very appropriate day to have a Winston Churchill mug. Anyway, speaking of mugs, I think you would be one if you didn't craft. You know, like I do agree that a shield is important, but I think a pickaxe is more important than a shield. If you have a spare iron, and I guess we do, we'll go for the shield. It might be better than a map right here, just because of skeletons, though. And then also some armor would be my next major move. Oh, we got another spare iron as well. We can make a second flint and steel. We can make half of a pair of shears, if we wanted to. Yeah, I think a sword would be my next big move, honestly. But we don't have to deal with that now. Infuriate the Americans with your way of saying dates. You know, the funny thing is, the 4th of July is the more popular way of saying American Independence Day. Like, July the 4th is really odd and encumbrant and deliberately trying to be American on America Day, which is okay. That's the point. You know, it's not every day you get to celebrate your country's independence. You know, do it the way you want to. However, no, that's... I do think that there is a... I think more seriously, like, the way... The date thing is one of those, like, entirely arbitrary, like... How do you decide? It's so hard. And I think, like, people like a system that they're used to. And so, like, criticizing people for liking what they're used to is like criticizing water for being wet. Like, yeah, I get annoyed that I get wet sometimes in water, but also that's the very thing we define being in water as. So you can't really hate it for that. I mean, you can hate it. It's just probably quite a dumb idea. So this is my first bit of lava that I want. I'm going to stack up there using andesite because it's worthless to me. Sorry, andesite. You know, you're granite's worst cousin. And then, oh, it's still not there. I guess your diorite's worst cousin as well. Honestly, which of the relatives of granite do we even like at this point? And then we scoop up. Oh, wrongly, we scoop up. Okay, so I'm going to have to place a block there and do it a little bit safer, I think. The good news is I have plenty of food, and I've got a shield, and I've been reliably informed by the internet that shields protect you from everything. So I'll just crouch next time the lava comes at me. That's what happened there. The lava came right at me. Had no way of blocking it. It was terrible. So yeah, I'm thinking my next move is to jump down there. Although actually the lava's up here, so maybe I could even save some pain on that. and just jump right across. So I'll take some diorite. 1, 2, 3. And we'll use it. Scoobity scoobity, says Dasher. Scoobity scoobity scoop is my favorite. My favorite. You know, I love an old reference. You know that's why I enjoyed the Red Cave 43. You know, I feel like you drop a good reference, you let me know you're an old timer. It's one of the fun ways of like saying like, yep, good. I don't know why, right? Like that is the benefit of having like miniature in jokes. It's just getting to be like, yep, here is a person who knows. This is a person who cares. You know, loyalty is a valuable thing in the world. And having people who care about that is great. Anyway, so I've now got enough lava that we can go to the Nether. Should we go to the Nether is a much more important question. I could arguably keep one of my lava buckets for, like, a lava farm or something. I think that's always worth doing. Like, you know, go straight to the Nether, sure. Totally fine. Or, oh, actually, what we could use it for this as well. Always incredibly handy. You never know how many pork chops you're gonna need, right? Especially cooked. But yeah, I'm now going to leave these in the ground here somewhere. Oh, I already had a third lava. You know what? Didn't need the fourth one at all. Oh, so I can use the fourth one for what I want. Also, look at this, by the way. The lava can replace the petals. Why can't I? So yeah, we'll just leave that there. It won't cause any issues, I'm sure. No reading comments in the Nether, says Calmly Panic. Oh, Calmly Panic. That sounds like my entire channel right there. Oh no, my water. One sec. There it is. Sorry, I got very thirsty. I thought I was going to die. Drink plenty of water, internet. If you're going on long gaming sessions, the only thing that will help you is water TM. Water TM is clinically proven to hydrate up to 12 times as much as the competitor drink. Water TM is always there for me and my friends. And I think that water TM is the hydration solution that I'm going to be using. Oh god! Well, that didn't work at all, did it? There we go. Problem solved this time for sure. Okay, so now we're going to... Do you think that the baby zombies take damage on magma? If so, that might be a genius idea, right? Like, have a bunch of magma outside your base. I guess a bunch of magma would light up your base. You know, I like that idea anyway, though, right? This whole middle area should have magma crisscrossing it, maybe. Yeah, it's a good idea. That's a really terrible idea. Orange Square Gang, says Savage Jace Clark. You know, always love to see them in all their forms. So I want a piece of dripstone now. No, actually, I need a piece of water. I'm gonna make this portal, and then I'm gonna make the dripstone. I think that's the way round we have to do it, chat. I think it's the only way around this makes sense. So let's head over there now, to the water, and a problem solved the second after it gets worse. Honestly, some problems don't want to be solved. And that's a valuable lesson you have to learn, is that sometimes you have to solve problems for them. Also, yeah, that's literally my life. I agree with that, Dasher. That is 100% true. How can water be wet if the human's body is made mostly of water and dirt? You know, wait, that's a good point. If the human body is made mostly of water, humans are always wet. I mean, to be fair, feel the inside of your mouth. Feels pretty wet to me. Touch your eyeball. I'm not going to touch my eyeball on stream. You know, I save that for people who I value and agree with. Anyway, so now we need to make an infinite water source. So we're going to make over here somewhere. I guess we could make it in my farm sort of area, like just out front. Yeah, I guess just behind this could work as well. Like right over here. I like lazy infinite sources. If you have some sea kelp, you can make it with 1 block even. But today I'm gonna use the real method that involves walking all the way back here. And yeah, it's gonna be great. So Toycat casually carrying half an infinite amount of water in one hand. Yeah, isn't it crazy that all you need to carry an infinite amount of water in Minecraft is 2 hands? Obviously, on Java, you could do that at the same time. Here on Bedrock, we do it like plebs. We have to, you know, like have 2 whole inventory slots. But it's still kind of crazy. But yeah, I think it's because water is a molecular part of us rather than being a separate liquid. Is water a molecular part of us, though? That doesn't sound true. That sounds like something you'd make up to cover for yourself when you're saying things that aren't correct. Okay, so we need to make a way for water to get down and out really quickly. So right here looks good to me. If I put the water there, it'll flow into that hole. Oh, no, it won't. No, 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 no. Well, the good news is... Also, thanks for making Evan's day, says Matthew Sustrau. You're welcome. I'm so glad that I made your son's day with my fun little comment. Thank you for the nice compliment. I feel like a lot of people, if they hear like, oh yeah, you have a second to say something to someone like who's gonna like actually hear it, they're like, you know, that it's crazy. You can see this on stream. Their first instinct is like, yeah, I'm gonna say something just mean. You know, if I'm gonna make a difference to the world today, I would like it to be negative. But you thought, you know, it's not guaranteed to be seen, but I just like him to know that this is something I appreciate. And that's something really nice in the world. Like, I feel like there is not enough of it in the world of people saying, how could I improve something somewhat? How could I just make something a little bit nicer? Also, I just realized we should make the obsidian up there first because we have the lava bucket already. And then we'll come back down for 2 more lava buckets. Because I don't think I'm going to have enough otherwise. I'm drinking water out of a pink can just for this biome, says T-Laves. You know what? Everyone does their little piece for the stream. Sometimes people say nice things, and sometimes all you gotta do... Okay, so if we place the lava there, yeah, that's what we gotta do. So now we go back to... Oh, look at that, by the way. Oh, it's terrible. Now we're going to remove this block. Ugh. The painful way. Ugh. Ugh. It's terrible, chat. I appreciate your content, Toycat. I'm a quiet viewer usually. You know, that's not true, Femyoz. I see your comments on my old Let's Plays all the time. That is the opposite of being quiet. The literal opposite. But I appreciate it. So then we place some water and some lava there. Doing it this way is a little bit more time consuming, but it avoids my lava getting put out in the way that it currently looks like it might be. There we go. And then final bit right over here. Yeah, look at that. So I can technically go to the nether. Obviously, I've got... Oh. Wait, why did that not work? Let me try that again. Did I place it the wrong way around, maybe? Maybe I did. Yeah, water first, right? And then lava. Why is it working differently here? Okay, you know what? It's fine. We'll place the lava down first. Place the water on top. Remove all of this. And we're ready to go now, chat. Yeah. So I just have to light that now. It'll be great. Appreciated. Knowing there's a community is important, says Matthew Shustari. It really is. I think there's this weird thing that encouragement does to a person's brain. And it makes no sense on any logical level. Like, you know, you should be able to do what you're going to do, whether or not anyone says or does anything. And ultimately, I am a big believer that, like, you know, the most important factors are always going to be self-driven. But sometimes just, you know, having a little bit of external reassurance is all that matters. Having someone that says, you know what you're doing, actually worth doing, can convince you that what you're doing is worth doing too. I think. Also, I'm going to have a whole chest just for pink petals at this point, I think. There's just so many of them. What am I meant to do with all these pink petals? And now we're going to go make our little lava repeater. I don't know when I'm going to need the infinite lava. But I can't live my life effectively till I have one, chat. I just can't do it. I'm sorry, but it's fine. Hey, Toycat, what do you think of Canada? I like Canada. They had a day recently. You know, Canada Day is nice and low-key. America Day is like, yeah, we're going to set stuff on fire. Explode stuff. Canada Day is like, yes, we are proud of our country for making it another year. It's a fun contrast for sure. So we're gonna head down here. I'm gonna apparently find all the resources in the world. If we found some diamonds, that'd be nice. But I'm not expecting diamonds. I just want to get one piece of lava. Sorted. And then, actually, you know what? We are at -1. Maybe we should also just peek around. Would some redstone do me any good? Definitely not. But a little bit of iron would definitely not go the wrong way. So let's get this. So Cat, please search the stronghold for a library and use the trim. Someone told me it's the easiest one to find. You know what, Hacker1MC, whoever told you that is probably very smart and intelligent, and you should trust them on more things. I know I certainly would. I know that's all I would be doing at this point. So, yeah, now we get enough iron to get some decent armor, I'd say. And then we're ready to take on the Nether. It'll be nice and chill. So, Kat, what do you think is the most important part of a Minecraft survival world? Also, I've been watching since 2014. 2 characters, C1. Man, you know, okay, so, first of all, again, I appreciate that. That's a fun way to do the referencing, like I mentioned. That world, I'm liking repurposing that for shorts recently, but I do want to do something with that world in the longer term. Also, I'm still down a ravine. It's a lot of work to get out of here. I do have, like, longer term plans for that. I do want to do some fun things with it. I've tried a few things in there, like, you know, I test some waters, like, I tried building people's ideas. I built my own house in there. Yeah, I think that the world is not gone. Don't you worry. If you think it is, you're good. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna have to use some deep slate and just stack myself up before any zombies. Oh, man, how do zombies even? They're not even that high up. Doesn't make any sense. So we'll stack up here, and I'm gonna get hit by this zombie. I now know that lesson. So I guess we'll just make a little diorite staircase. If that's what we have to do, if the diorite has to save me again, then the diorite can save me again. Okay, so block 1, and then just stack, actually. You know what? I want it to be a staircase quite badly, but ultimately a water bucket does the... Wait, do you see that? There's a hole in the ceiling. Wait, is that straight to the surface? We need to go find that out. Okay, so somewhere just to the right there, I think there's a way down here, chat. I think there's a way down. Clearly you need a camel to avoid the zombies. If I had a camel in here, all my problems would have gone away. But alas, we are in the Cherry Grove biome. That is the only problem with the camel being the solution. So I can't stop the diorite, you're damaging my eyes. It's funny that people still say diorite's like the worst block in Minecraft. Maybe in an update, you know how they deliberately add kind of pointless mobs? They should add really ugly blocks on purpose. Like, yeah, this is a block that just looks ugly. What is its function? Its function is to make everything else in your world feel better by comparison. Like, everything else is a little bit better because it's not that, right? That should be... You know, I think that's a great idea. I think Minecraft should be paying me for that idea, actually. So I'm going to put some lava in my house. Wait. No, I'm not going to put some lava in my house. I could put, like, a piece of glass over here and then, like, light it that way. You know, let's do it. Let's see if that works. We'll just place a lava block there. And the closest thing I have to that would be, I guess, some shears. So we'll grab some shears. We'll remove, like, this one low-hanging block. And we'll just use it. Look at that. See, this is a nice light source, huh? Okay, let's go in there. I still make jokes about diorite, but its new texture is so much better than the old one. Yeah, it's funny that you put new in air quotes. It's funny because to me, they're still the new textures, but it's so many years old at this point that new is definitely not the correct word anymore. So we'll place a torch in each of these little nooks. Just a way to keep the house kind of lit up and safe from zombies. And then we'll murder any said zombies. And then go to sleep. Tomorrow is Never Day, chat. I mean, it's always Never Day in its own way. But yeah, we're going to the Nether, and we're going to be fine, because the Nether is mostly not Cherry Grove. Honestly, that is my biggest disappointment with the single biome concept. Like, I almost wish it was I wish that was something Minecraft would do. I don't know what it would look like. It wouldn't be actually fun. You know, actually, maybe we should set that up. Just to find out, right? But I would love to see what it's like regardless. Diorite has been in the game for nearly a decade. Yeah, over a decade, right? Wait, 1.8 would be... No, just under a decade. Just under a decade. Yeah, I manifest the good never spawn, everyone. Manifest so hard for me. Manifest the hardest you've ever manifested. Oh, actually, not that bad. Although we're going to need a little nether box, so I should have probably prepared that ahead of time. Yeah, you know, let's chop down some trees. You know, we need to have a little cherry biome road that takes me everywhere and anywhere. So over here, I'm just going to chop down all of the trees and use them to make some nice stuff. I remember the day 1.8 came out and I thought Guardians were the coolest thing. I still think Guardians are the coolest thing. I remember speedrunning to get them. Like, that was a feature along the same lines of like, yeah, it was fun every time someone saw you do them. Like, when something's too insanely difficult, people can't relate. Everyone's trying too hard to get it done. When something's too insanely easy, everyone just does it. When it's that, like, nice level of in between, people are curious, like, oh, how did you do that? How do you do this? To this day, people are interested about, like, how do you do those underwater structures? In a way that I think is just absolutely fascinating. Also, I was meant to get lava, but I guess I didn't. Did I lose the lava? You know, I'm going to a dimension filled with lava. I guess I'll be fine. Manifest by quickly leaving a burnt chicken offering. Everyone, leave a burnt chicken offering. That is apparently the way we get this done. So I'm going to make a cherry plank trail in the nether to wherever we're going. Although we don't know where we're going until we've been there. So that might fall apart. So do you see any nether fortresses, chat? I don't see any nether fortresses. So what we're going to do is we're going to take advantage. Also, we could use Crimson Forest plus Cherry. Probably looks good together, huh? We'll make a crafting table. And we'll make a ton of slabs. And now I have a way of getting around. Like over there looks promising. And so we'll just make a little slab pathway. Right from over here to over there. So I'll place bottom half slabs, because those are the safer ones, probably. And we'll crouch. You know what? We don't need to crouch. What's the worst that could happen? I shouldn't say those words out loud. I really should not. I always recommend if you're going to make something like this, to have a few safety installation. You know, you think you don't need safety till something terrible happens. But for this, we'll just... Can we place a block there? Oh, it's such an intensely tight gap. Just over there like this. Now we have full vision still, but we also have full safety. Safety is important. Yeah, okay, under that, no, under that. Yeah, there we go. Remember, safety is very important and should always come first. You know, people say safety first, and it always annoys me. It's kind of like the, it's kind of like during the pandemic when police would be like, oh yeah, staying safe is our #1 priority, or keeping you safe is our #1 priority. And it's like, no. Flying me places is your #1 priority. If you wanted to keep me safe, you wouldn't fly your planes at all. If you want me to avoid danger at the highest levels, you wouldn't operate a business where you've got saws or whatever else. It's your #2 priority. You know, safety first. No, safety second. You know, living a happy, viable life is first. And obviously you have to say it the other way around because everyone already knows that bit. But then you're just lying. Oh, safety first is a lie, I tell you. A lie we all tell ourselves to make ourselves feel better. Okay, so we're gonna light up the entire edge of the nether here. You know, like, oh, you know, safety is not coming first in this live stream. What's gonna come first in this live stream is live streaming so you have, oh, wait, that means we're near a nether fortress. Wow, that is not the way I expected to find out. I need to eat right now. I'm not gonna live if I don't. I might not even live if I do, honestly. Oh. Well, that's fun. Hey, thank you, by the way, for super chat. Wait, I heard the member music. Who became a member? Was that a skull, by the way? You know what? Let's pretend none of that happened. By the way, that was incredibly... I've never had such good luck with a nether fortress. I was like, okay, let's spend 5 days... if I thought there would be a wither skeleton there, I wouldn't have been lighting the whole place on fire. Safety second, shirt, please. Safety is not our first priority. Dies right after. Calmly Panic gifted membership. Thank you so much, Calmly Panic. Really appreciate it. Well, look at this. Look at this. 509, 510. Yeah. Okay, so we need to get back to our stuff. Good thing is, I put safety second. But, yeah, I think that, I think, you know, like, honestly, safety is future me's problem. And future me very quickly became present me. Which is something I should have foresawn, but somehow was just not able to. Side note, a lot of people have been, I'm really excited to see people get their, you know, That's Future Me problem shirts. They're available at ibxtoycat.store. It's linked in the description if you want to get your hands on one. And yeah, it's a temporary shirt design that a lot of people are liking, so yeah, pick yours up if you want to get your hands on it. But I really am enjoying... why do we have all of this? Calmly Panic would be a fitting pseudonym for Toycat. Yeah, no, that is what my entire stream is, right? It's just calm panic. Sometimes it's calm, sometimes it's a bit less than calm. But ultimately, we always get the job done. Or, you know what, we don't actually always get the job done. But we always try to get the job done. And that's like half of the job. The other half of the job is actually doing the job, which is why safety comes second. Anyway, we'll build a nice little thing along here. We'll build a little safety railing here now. Look at this. Safety second. Doesn't mean no safety, chat. Just means I'm going to have other stuff going on. Just, see, nice and easy. To the right here. Probably need a railing here, but it's fine. And then we'll have a railing over here. But only in the section where we actually need it. Railing over here. And then we'll finish our railing back here. Again, safety railings are important, chat. What if a child was to come here? They would fall off and die. It would be terrible for them. Toycat, what happened to the pony fund, says Toycat Sock. You know what? The pony fund is going alive and strong. If you would like to help me get a racing pony, the best way to do it is still to go to streamlabs.com/Toycat. All money will go towards a pony who can run very quickly, probably. Can we fall off the edge here? It feels like we can, right? It's so weird. If I crouch, can I? No, I can't. I guess if I crouched, I wouldn't be able to anyway because of the... Whatever, you know, because I'd be crouching, right? But yeah, let's go into this Nether Fortress. Ideally, with my blocks attached. Okay, of course this is that way. Okay, so I need the shield out and on. I do have it out and on. So this is nice and easy. As you can see, there is a ghast. But all you gotta do to avoid ghasts is sit here and knock things back until one day you don't, because the ghast is gone. So yeah, this is the Nether Fortress. I'm gonna keep placing my slabs as a sign of where I've been. Okay, this is a little scary. Okay, look, I'm in. Okay, so the good news is that that's a nice big open fortress. The bad news is I'm gonna die getting to it. Okay, so if we just come across over this, nice and easy. Actually, also, by the way, Matthew Shitari, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. They are massively appreciated. Oh, I don't have my flint and steel. Where did I lose my flint and steel? You know, the irony of the only item I lost to flint and steel being that. But I hope you enjoy the access to the new members-only videos, Matthew Shitari. They are very silly videos, but I hope you enjoy them anyway. Just run away from the ghast until it's outside your simulation distance. That's what I do with all my problems, honestly. It works pretty well. It works pretty well. If your problems can't be simulated, they don't exist. Do I have a flint and steel? I don't. Did I really just... You know, it's fine. It's fine. Get the bone blocks, says Aiden Masson. Yeah, bone blocks are a real good idea, I think. Are they actually, though? Yeah, maybe they are. They might not be terrible. So, I should really renew my membership so I can see the Iron Brew video again. There's a sequel to the Iron Brew video coming soon. It's one that I had real reservations about making and releasing. But yeah, it's happening. Yeah, I think these bone blocks would be nice, but I think I'd much rather... Also, look at that! Oh, it looked like a tree, but it's just a pillar building in something. This is so interesting. This is so rarely exposed. This is usually like inside, or it's like facing nothing. This is such a cool Nether Fortress. If you're gonna play a Cherry Grove biome, this is the world to do it on, apparently. Just type in all the numbers a couple of times, and then you get this one. I think it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2, 3, 4. It's something like that. So I'm going to avoid the blaze, because the blaze will cook me alive. You know, it's funny. I feel like the blaze is a mob that takes your advice about always cooking mobs before you eat them seriously. Oh, I'm going to die. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Didn't need to be alive anyway, actually. I was actually just thinking about how I had too much alive. And I was just trying to get rid of some, actually. So I'm really glad that a mob could come along and help me with that. So as long as I face this way, I'm going to be good, right? Oh, he's going slow because he's on soul sand. That's encouraging. Fire at me. Do it. Oh, how'd he get me anyway? Okay. And then we'll just crouch and eat. Okay. So we're just going to hit him back with the shield all the way till he dies. This is my genuine strategy. I also have to avoid the blaze. So we're going to avoid the blaze in a nice, easy way. Like so. We build a nice little trench. Again, this is safety, chat. It's just basic safety. Safety second, except when you're about to die. Then safety first again. You know, those are the rules you actually need to be living by. Okay, nice and easy. Perfect. And now we just mine through here. Make ourselves a nice little gap. Okay, we're going to place a slab there as a safety precaution. And then I'm going to... Okay, see, I'm still fine. Then I'm going to place some blocks over here, also as a safety precaution. Okay, there's a lot of safety precautions we might actually need and might benefit from today. There's a lot of mobs in the Nether. That is a current weird thing about Minecraft. Something you should know about. And, yeah, I guess we're going to have to build a little safety chamber. Somewhere around here. You want to come get me? Yeah, I'll come kill you. How about that? Yeah, getting some good armor before you do this. Seems like a good idea. But look at that. That's some gold. And that's some diamond. A whole 1 diamond. I'm going to put my pink petals away. I don't think I need them for now. And I'm going to go to where the blazes are. That seems like an idea. Can you adjust your face cam? It's blocking enough of the hotbar to worry me. Yeah, I always feel like it's too big or too small. How's that? Is that better? Yeah, you can see it all now. You're welcome. You know, I am now smaller. If I just move to this way slightly, I could also fix that. So there are more chests around here, and I do intend to get those. So that is precisely what I will do. Go over here. And, ooh, some more iron. We get enough iron, and we get some armor rolling. In fact, didn't I put a bunch of iron in the furnace? Did I just not wait? Is that why I don't have iron right now? Is this a lesson in the value of patience? Because if it is, I am not going to be listening. But yeah, it's fun. Like, a real Nether Fortress always looks so cool. Like, this is such a interesting structure when it generates, right? But it generates wrong so often that this isn't even what you picture as a Nether Fortress. Or maybe this is the wrong version. Maybe this is broken in some ways. I don't even know. Wait, what? If something is always broken, then is it ever broken, you know? Or is broken just the new default fixed? I'm a philosopher who doesn't even know it. Okay, so I'm gonna kill a lot of these guys, ideally without getting killed myself. He's gonna fire at me soon. Okay, not that soon though. We're gonna place some slabs overhead here, with the vague goal of keeping the blazes in. I don't know if it will work. Oh god, they're coming from behind me. Right, that's a fear I should have, and don't know about. So there's a lot of blazes around here, and using planks is a really good idea, because as we all know, blazes have no way of getting through planks. Okay, I'm dead, chat. I'm dead. I'm dead. I burned. It's bad. So I'm gonna calmly panic right now. Stop talking to your audience. Calmly panic. Says anxiety attack. I'm gonna go to sleep. You know, all your problems go away when you're asleep. Oh. You know, so that went a bit poorly. There were so many blazes behind me when I turned around, right? Like, it was more than we should have expected. So, oh yeah, this is, where did the fire come from? How did this happen, chat? Oh, I think I know how it happened. I think the fire burnt through my leaves. Okay, if I can just put out the fire, all my problems will go away. Okay, that should solve the problem. And now we just have to put something better on the fire, right? Oh, that's where my lava went. Okay, you know, I solved a problem, chat. So we need a transparent block that doesn't burn. Yeah, that's gonna be sand, right? Is there any sand in this world? I told you this would happen. You should have subscribed. You know, if only I had subscribed to ibxtoycat, this house fire would have been entirely prevented. But foolishly, I chose not to, and I am now reaping the consequences. Okay, there is sand in this world, thankfully. Check the trader for sand. I actually do think it's worthwhile to... So, the Cherry Grove biome has emeralds underneath it. So going strip mining for emeralds so that we could do some trading is actually a valid, surprisingly fun way we could do this. Okay, so we're going to make 5 glass. I don't know if I'll need 5 glass, but it's better to have 5 glass and not need 5 glass than to not have 5 glass but need it. And, yeah, since everything's been burning while I've been gone, we'll just make sure that doesn't happen again. Also, look, if I'd have just waited, I could have made myself, like, an iron chest plate. This alone will do most of the, you know, harm reduction. Also, I think some of the tree above me was burnt, so... Also, I don't have a... It's fine, everything's fine, just... Can you burn pink petals? If you can't burn pink petals, then they don't need to exist. Ugh, what's the point, chat? What's the point? I would have been so on board with it. It would have been great. It'd be like, yeah, I love this. I will use this block for this reason. Yeah, they should add Toycat's on fire, baby. Seriously, he can't subscribe himself. It's a problem. You know, I've been requesting for YouTube for a while. Oh no, I almost fell in my own hole there. Happens all the time. But let's see what we get for 1 sapling. Do we get a full smelt or do we get slightly less than a smelt? I think we get slightly less. So we'll throw these in there and we'll see what we get from that. No Star Wars. What does Toycat have against Star Wars? Look, the reason you don't talk about politics is not that people hate politics. No one's ever like, I hate politics. People are like, oh, I hate the divisive nature of which politics brings up in people. No one hates Star Wars, but it's one of those topics that's just too divisive for people to handle. They just can't deal with it. If you could burn pink petals, they'd be the most OP fuel for the early game. I mean, you can burn bamboo. Makes it kind of OP fuel. Like, you go into a bamboo jungle, you're having a seriously good time. Okay, so we can make a pair of shears, or we can make an iron sword. Let's do that, actually. Okay, this is my first non-cherry wood of the game. Are you excited, chat? It's going to be... Look at this. The wood's going to come out purple. This is what, you know, like, mangrove wood fears becoming one day. This is what cherry grove goes through in its emo phase. But it is a real type of wood that does exist. And we'll just place one over there and over there. And, yeah, let's go now. Also, thank you, Sasquatch. 2300 becoming a channel member. Welcome to the club. Do. But yeah, does bone milling in the cherry grove give you pink petals, or do you have to bone mill the petals themselves? That's a good question. That's actually, I know the second thing is true, but you're right. I don't know if the first thing is either. That's the fun thing about Minecraft, when you have a question that makes you just need to go in and find out. I like good questions. But, yeah, also, purple wood, gonna go nice in your pink house, says Pickled Witch. Yeah, it's gonna be a real nice upgrade. You know, once I get it going, which might be a little bit, it'll be a nice little boom to the house. Okay. We got about this whole thing. So, we can eat some rotten flesh for now. Just to keep the hunger away. And then we have to just go get our stuff. Oh no, the cherry wood's burning! Ah. Oh, see, by the way, look at the spawn rate on these guys. Literally, like, they spawned in front of me. There is nothing I could do. But that's okay. I don't need to be able to do things. Just need to be able to kill things. Maybe get some wither skulls. Oh, there's one behind me. Okay, that's a real skeleton. Jump, hit, go. Okay. Kind of rough, but I'm surviving, technically speaking. Also, please tell me I got some arrows from him. Okay, I got this bow. I got the arrows. I can do some stuff with that. Okay, so we sit here and we wait for a bit. How's the weather, internet? It rained in the UK, and that's nice. It's been hot for a while. Every time it rains, it's just nice, right? Just like how it's nice that, just like how it's nice to do some stuff. Wait, does the game count river as a biome? Is the whole world technically a cherry grove? River is it is a really weird way that Minecraft does biomes post 1.18. And the short answer is no one knows anything. And the long answer is, well, there's an answer, but I don't know it. So the skeleton's gonna come through here. Kill him first. Then the blazer's gonna come through here. Just make sure I don't get killed by him. Got a blaze rod too, which is nice. Then we're going for this blaze. And in the time that it took to kill the other wither skeletons, 3 more have spawned. We will never get our stuff back. That is just the new conclusion, huh? Because anytime we do, something will spawn behind me anyway. Knock him off the edge. Over the edge he goes. Perfect. Okay, and then quickly, before any of these guys get away, we have to kill them too. So I have a shield on me. I have a shield. Where's the shield? Chat, where's my shield? Did it fall off the edge? Did it burn? Where is it? Okay, so I have to sit here, surrounded by soul sand. Crouched, maybe, with a stone brick above me. Okay, let's go. This is doing it. That's gonna be 6 blaze rods soon. And then we just have to get out there in one piece. Okay, so that's 7. And now I don't even know. I don't care. Don't need to care. I'm alive. And I have 3 arrows. So I would like a 7th blaze rod, honestly. And I would also like my... Man, I'm just losing single items all the time today. It's terrible. I lost all my pork chops. Oh, that's actually bad. So that's 7 blaze rods. We can go back home. And we can think about what's happened here today. But most importantly, if I have my axe, I don't need to do that. And I can instead think about other things. Like, you know, like how great the weather is. Rained here in North Germany. Wow, must be the same rain. You know, that's crazy. You know, it's a small world. It's a small world. I love when people say it's a small world. Like, there is precisely one thing you can infer from meeting people far away infrequently, and that is that it is not a small world. If it was a small world, you'd be running into people from Germany every single minute. You'd be like, oh yeah, they took the wrong turn on the Autobahn and they ended up in Canada instead. But no, it is a large world. That is why it is so coincidental. You know, I should just take every single phrase that exists and slowly rip it apart, huh? I think I'd enjoy that. You know, like the whole, oh god, I just got to get out there, right? I've just got to get out there. No, it's not fair that I die. It's not fair, but it is fair. That's okay. I didn't have any blocks. That's what I need to have. I need to get out there, but I need to get out there blocks. But I need some food if I'm going to get out there just fine. And that's going to be great. I like to think of safety second as a moment of time we have to take to appreciate safety, not its disregard. You know, that's a nice idea. Yeah, like, you know, we're not disregarding safety. We're just taking precisely 1 second to think about it before moving on with our life, as we would like to anyway. Build that road, please, says Savage Jace Clark. See, my safety road is doing very well for the bits that are built. There's a valuable lesson in here somewhere. There's a valuable lesson to be taken. I don't know what it is, and I'm not going to learn it. But that's great. Snout trim was hard for me to find. Oh, the rib trim was such a pain. Like, if I make another world, I'm never going to get the rib trim again. Unless I'm doing 100% items or something. Like, unless I'm specifically going for something weird. I don't think I want to do that again. The Never is a small world, says Abed Islam. You know, the Never is a small world. Factually accurate. I'll go to the temperature in the UK. The Danes complain when temperatures reached 30 degrees Celsius in 2016. I don't get people who try to believe that temperature is objectively hot or cold, right? Like, it is objectively true that, you know, when it's 37 degrees outside, that is objectively not cold. Probably, but it's objectively, but even then it's like, well, it might be cold if you've lived in somewhere where it's 40 degrees at night. Might be like, oh, it's a little colder. Why are you wearing a British shirt, says Yoka. Well, actually, this shirt is not British, but instead has a kiwi bird on it. In fact, that is actually the New Zealand flag that you are seeing and incorrectly ascribing as a British flag. Now, I do understand the confusion, because in the top left of the New Zealand flag, there is in fact a British flag. But also, if you look up the state flag of Hawaii, you'll notice the same thing is true. And yet you would not describe a Hawaiian as a British person. Therefore, in conclusion, you know, this is rough, but it's fine. We're gonna run away, wait for all the mobs to despawn, then run back in again. That is my idea. Kiwis are adorable. Kiwis are such a weird mob to, like, define a nation after. I do have to say. If you get heat stroke when you go outside, it's probably not cold. You know, you can get heat stroke on a cold day, though, right? It doesn't make it warm outside. There we go. There's relative weather for you. Okay, so we We probably need to go get that lava bucket and that pickaxe. These things seem semi-important. So I'm just going to go out of here real quick. Yeah, I think I can get those safely. I think if I just place a few blocks in the right places over here. Yeah, I think we'll do just fine. Yeah, nothing's coming to get me now. I'm gonna do something weird. I always have my hotbar right to left to right. Let's go right to left today, chat. Yeah, look at this. What's this chaos? Can't be controlled. So then we're gonna eat again. Kiwis taste nice. Yeah, you know, that's the weird thing is kiwis aren't even the most famous thing called kiwis. The kiwi fruit is infinitely more famous than the bird. Which is a shame. I always assumed that when New Zealand were like, yeah, we're kiwis, that they literally meant, yeah, we are fuzzy, you know, we're hairy fruit. Side note, but hairy fruit, big thumbs down, right? Can we all agree that no one wants to feel like they're rubbing on a, you know, like a teenager's leg when they go on the outside of a fruit? This is the weird truth of raspberries. This is the weird truth of kiwis. And it's something I just think we need to have a talk about as a society. Is do we really want to do that? Is that actually our plan? Also, please don't get me. Please don't get me. Please don't get me. So the bad news is I've got something very bad to deal with when I go back to the Nether. The good news is that's a problem for future me. You know, current me has a bunch of blaze rods. Hotbar to the left is probably because of 1, 2, 3, 4 being closer to WASD. I don't know many people who actually use their keyboard controllers that way. It has to be said. So this is where my blaze rods go for now. I need to now get myself some ender pearls. 1 ender pearl would be enough for me to find the stronghold. Chat, I'll let you decide. Which way do we do that? I guess we could trade our few gold blocks that we... No, we don't have any gold. We had gold. We don't have gold anymore. We could mine emeralds and see what the Wandering Trader would give me for them. Any of that useful? You know, actually... No, not at all, actually. I like... It is fun that I could get a bunch of blocks I otherwise can't here. Kiwi fruit used to be called Chinese gooseberries before they tried to export them and decided they needed a better name. Yeah, Chinese gooseberries. You know, I would not eat a Chinese gooseberry. I wouldn't eat a kiwi either, but for different reasons, you know? Bird came first. The fruit was made via selective breeding. You know, then I'm just saying, if there's another toy cat that comes around second, I'd be mad, but I'd also have to accept that he becomes toy cat at some point, right? Like, there was a toy cat that existed before this channel. You know, I've told the story a couple times, but like, that channel doesn't exist anymore, and youtube.com/toycat takes you here. You know, it's so poor toy. I think it was like a South Korean channel that was active once in 2005. It's still kind of crazy. There's a real social media controversy whenever this happens. Like, let's say there's a really famous Tom out there with the username Tom. Someone who is not famous just sat on that name forever, and they have to reassign it, right? Should they be compensated? Should the original Tom who made an account in 2000 and... one of my... One time I met someone at a bar who has the original @Holly Twitter account. So Twitter is a fairly big deal now. They got on at Twitter really early. And so they get a lot of people offering to buy it, and a lot of people just randomly @ing them. But it's like a point of pride to them. Like, look, this is a symbol of how long I've been on the platform, is I have a name that is just my name. Also, kiwi fruit's really good. I don't even eat the peel. Also, haven't made it to a stream in a real long time. I'm glad my job gives me time to watch YouTube. Yeah, I love people who get YouTube time at their job. Like, on the one hand, part of me is like... Also, I didn't realize it just came in now. Thank you, Sasquatch. I'm really glad you get time to watch YouTube at your job. Partially because, you know, it means you're getting entertained. Partially because, you know, that means you have an income. And everybody loves people with income more than people without income, right? You know, that's why we hate children so much. Like, if 5-year-olds crying on planes were like, you know, they're crying because they just missed a big business deal from Shanghai. And they're like, oh, it's going to be forever till we get this, you know, get something like this sort again. You know, that would be understandable. You'd be like, oh, man, he was going to clinch that deal. And then he was, you know, he's going to help his parents with their... You know, people would love children if that was the case. It would be like, you know what, crying child, understand. But it's because they're worthless. And anyway, you know, that's my point here. I didn't have one. But my point is that I'm glad you're not a child. You know, anyone watching this stream, glad you're not a child. If you're a child, you know, work on fixing that. Do the best you can. It's the least you can do. You abandon a pig baby. You know, the pig baby abandoned itself when it missed that big Tokyo, you know, like deal. It did that to itself, really. Anyway, so now that we've got ourselves our 14 cooked pork chops, very important, by the way. We are going to. I guess we could go find a. We could go find a walled forest, right? And just get a single ender pearl to go find our fortress. And then we'll do it that way around just to make it easy. Toycat invented the name for himself in Impulse roughly 1 million years ago. Oh, God! Okay, are the hoglins still here? They are. So we're going to have to build a safety wall over here. The good news is we're in the Nether, and there's one block that is safer than any other, and it's cherry planks. Yeah, there's no way this is getting breached. And so, yeah, just to kind of test out the theory about, test out the color theory, I guess. We're going to go chop down a tree somewhere around here, just avoid him. Chop down one of these, nice and quickly, before ever being spotted. And then we'll use these for the top of it, because these are probably the more important bits. Actually, wait, the bottom would be the most important bit. But we'll see if red highlights well with pink. I haven't really ever tried that. It'll be fun to give it a shot. Speaking of fun to give a shot, I work with people with special needs, and my client is pretty self-sufficient. I assumed, I pictured you, like, working, like, with, oh no, I'm gonna die. Oh, so wow, that was nicely timed, huh? Okay, so we got a bit of an issue. Nothing that can't be solved, though. But yeah, I was picturing, like, yeah, you're working in the back of a van somewhere, like, you just sit. You know, I like that more, though. You know, I think that you're doing, like, good for the world as well as Toycat. That's hard to do at the same time. You know, when I've got slogans like, you know, safety second, and you know, it can be hard to square those beliefs with your love of, yeah. And so I applaud and appreciate your commitment to being here. I hope you do a good job. You know, that's something we don't say enough. You know, you ever speak to, like, nurses and they're like, yeah, I hate patients so much. I only do what I do because that's the way that I get paid. But otherwise, you know, if some of those guys went missing, I wouldn't complain. I'd be happy even. You know, you get stuff like that. You're like, ooh, is this what we want this to be? And let's place a couple of doors over here, I guess. Another one over here. We'll place a little thing above this. We can do it. There we go. And then we'll place a third one just over here. So we'll place this one outside after a little bit of a corridor. You know, look, we'll just place it there. And then have a block there, and one up there. You know, I did that all wrong, but it's fine. So this means I can actually see outside before I go outside. Which is important. Probably. Anyway, yeah, VR Toycat would be interesting. You know, if you want VR Toycat, just imagine me in your head right now. Wow, that's virtual reality. If you'll believe it. I know you don't have to believe it, but you should. Can you please buy an Oculus Meta Quest 2 and speedrun Minecraft VR? They're only $300 right now. I bought a PSVR 2, thinking to myself, oh yeah, Minecraft officially supports PSVR. And I figured, like, you know, PlayStation's, like, more true to my, you know, my roots or whatever. But as it turns out, PSVR games don't support PSVR 2 or something like that. They designed a whole new system. Also, what is this? A second Nether Fortress? Right here at spawn? Whoa. No one ever gets that lucky in Bedrock. Insane. Okay, this is a good seed, clearly. Take a blue mushroom with you. You know, I see why I need to do that. But I also am totally not going to do that. You're in the Nether, why you're in chat, says Lone Wolf 688. You know, good point. Yeah, I could buy another VR headset. I wanted to buy, like, a real nice one, just to, like... But I've committed with a PSVR 2 for now. I'll wait till there's, like, a reason to get a great one. Also, this isn't working, chat. Just is not working. Piglins can open doors. Why have 3 doors? No, piglins can't open doors, and if we all believe hard enough, that becomes true. That's how it works. try and question it, and it just makes it worse. Facebook just announced the Quest free for Christmas. Oh, exciting. Again, I want there to be like a standard VR that everyone uses. Also, my husband has the Oculus One, and he's pretty happy with it. Yeah, I do have to say, right now, the VR market being so split and them all doing very different things probably isn't like, you know, like the best thing for VR. It would be nice if there was just a good solution that everyone agreed on. As of right now, we do not have that. But like, yeah, as like a video person, it's like already 90% of people are like on the edge about something VR. Like, what do you? Like, does everyone even understand it at this point? Everyone just about gets that it's like on your face. But what else is different? What would make it interesting? But yeah, I think that. Ooh, what do we got here? We got ourselves. Okay, just the Nether Wastes. So we've been through every biome besides the Basalt Delta and the Warp Forest. Is the Warp Forest like significantly rarer by volume? I always feel like it must be. It makes sense that it would be. It's like a cool type of biome. It's got a whole tree in there. But I always find Crimson Forest so much earlier than I find Warped. To the level where I'm sure something must be... So there's some statistical significance to it, right? Same with the Nether Wastes is slightly more common feeling than other biomes. Or maybe that's just like a cognitive bias. I wonder, actually. I never considered it till just now that the 5 biomes aren't equally spread. That there's an uneven distribution. I've been through every biome besides half the biomes, Toycat. You know, I've been through every biome except half the biomes as a I mean, except 2/5 of the biomes, right? Which is, you know, that's still a lot of that's only some of the biomes. Imagine if you could find 20 gapples in 20 minutes. That's a fun challenge. You should try it. Tell me, get back to me, see how it goes, Kevin. Okay, so I have absolutely no idea how I'm ever gonna get myself an ender pearl. You know, we'll find ender pearls in the overworld. It's not impossible to do. I know this gap would be a lot more fun with an ender pearl. Would be able to get where I want to. You know, actually, let's just chop down trees. It's at that level where I figure we might as well just do that. If we make a bunch of slabs and we say safety second, this is the better way of doing it, I'm pretty sure. By the way, P4MGO says, thanks for including my world in the realm review. I'm glad. Thank you for sharing it with me. I've been like kind of hesitant on realm review for a while. Like I've been kind of stale on the titles and thumbnails for a bit. Like doing the same one every single time is like, yeah. So I'm kind of playing around with them a bit more now and having fun with that, I think. Killed a ghast with its own fireball without even looking. Impressive. The more you look, the worse your aim gets. That's what every Olympic shooter will tell you. It's like, just use your feelings, man. You know, we don't need any of these pesky, you know, like real pieces of information because we have feelings. They keep us strong. That's what every successful Olympian will tell you, is that real things don't matter when we have fake things. And if you don't think that's true, go to a plastic surgery clinic. Anyway, so realm reviews are easily my favorite video. I missed the first hour, enjoyed the second, watched the third at minimum volume to be tolerated by the Munchkin. Wonder what the fourth will bring. You know, it'll be just great. There'll be no issues. That I can guarantee. Look at this. This is great. So I'm going to stack up a little bit. I'm going to place a block there, and then... I guess we just use slabs like this. Just nice and easy. And then once we get high enough, we just... Oh, God! I always forget that these blocks can catch fire. It seems like they shouldn't be able to. It feels like that's almost in the title or something. But yeah, let's just light him on fire again. Okay. Go, go. Okay, so the good news is we killed it. Bad news is we did get food. Worthwhile. Okay, so we're going to have to finish this bridge on this side now so we can actually access it. That is easy to do. Just like this. We got a bridge. Again, saying safety second gets so much more done for your Minecraft world internet. Have to say, absolute genius idea. Always put safety behind every other concern. You know, safety third, honestly. Like, you know, maybe the second concern should be happiness. What's the point of being safe if you're not happy? What is the point? But yeah, I'm gonna have to eat another cooked pork chop, it looks like. So I'm gonna get ready to do that now. I'll just do it, in fact. And it'll be great. Place down the mushroom as soon as you land. You know what? The mushroom is not here for my safety. And so I'm gonna stop treating it like it is. We do need to get down there, I think. If we could use this to go explore some world. It's a nice little bridge, if nothing else. So we'll make a nice little staircase down. Is that gonna be easily done? Not at all. Am I gonna try anyway? Yes, I am. Okay, ignore the fire. Oh, ignore the knockback too. Just make a lovely... Yeah, I think we'll just make a staircase up from here. I think that's the plan. I think we kill this guy. We'll probably have to use a boat. Okay, yep, keep going. And then we'll finish him off with a sword. Okay, I don't need any more blaze rods, but they do work as furnace fuel, so... They've got that going for them, and there's a blaze behind me. Okay, so we'll just close this whole thing off. We'll start with a block over here. Oh wait, that's a little bit too low. And then we'll have a block over here. Oh god, I didn't do it in time. Oh, he's coming out now. He's coming out. Okay, hide behind the tree. Works great for me. Okay, so we got ourselves some more coal. That's good. And we've also got ourselves a lovely environment in which to live. Okay, so as soon as we can get rid of these blazes, this is really the worst type of mob. And as soon as we can prevent more of them, we've solved a problem here. Okay, so we'll just place some blocks there. I think this is a very satisfying staircase so far. But now we just need to get up this. So now we remove the top half of these. This is very excessively over the top, but you know what? I have to do it anyway, chat. I'm sorry. And then we'll place some blocks here. And then so on and so forth, just all the way up. Just up here, up here. Just make a really nice gradual staircase. Just one that I can really enjoy. I think this is why you need a nice, like, wide diagonal shot. This is a great idea I've got here. Actually, this is the safest way to do it, too. I was thinking of doing it back there, but it'd be very exposed and vulnerable. So let's not do it. This is the most Toycat staircase I've seen today. Sometimes you just don't want to do a real staircase. Sometimes you just want to do a very inefficient, winding, terrible staircase. And today is one of those days. You know what? Are you going to stop me? You're not trying to stop me. There you go. You can't do it. So now we have to make a really slow winding gradient through here. Like really, really slow. But when we do that, yeah, we just every other block we jump up one. It's a really easy thing to follow. We're probably doing it perfectly right now. And by doing this, we end up at the surface in a way that is entirely easy to follow. Money is very motivating, says WJK. Oh, that is factually accurate. Speaking of money being motivating, everyone say like in the comments if you would like a video of Toycat playing VR. He needs to know we want this. I think it's one of those ideas, though, where it sounds entirely like it makes sense on the paper. But then once... I don't know, like, once you actually think, like, what does it look like? It looks like me going like this a bunch. Like, whoa, look at me, I'm playing... You know, obviously my eyes wouldn't be shut. My eyes would just be in a virtual world of some form. But I hope you can at least understand why... You know, it's... YouTube's a very data-based company. You know, where there's a lot of, like, feelings in, like, how would this... Do you think this would do well in the rest of the world? But YouTube's all about, like... It doesn't matter what we think about success. There is numbers that say that people like this and they don't like this. So now we make a big wall over here. You know, we got plenty of netherrack, so we can just afford to do that. And then we're going to go explore to the edge of this. Oh, is that? Okay, we got a Soul Sand Valley again. Oh, something broke. It was my gold helmet. That's a bad thing to broke. So we'll just use the sword. It will go great. You know, let's just run away from everything. Let's just break down here. Okay, that was a little dangerous. A little last second for my liking. So we could go check down here, but we've already seen this isn't a warp biome over that way. We check that way, but we already know that's a piglin. Do I even need to humor you, friend? Do I need to? Seems a little bit like a waste of both of our times. Okay. This whole place is interesting, if nothing else. But yeah, we're looking for a warped forest. We don't find it, we'll just start mining gold and giving it to piglins, maybe. You know, time has proven that that is not a fun strategy, actually. Oh, okay. Lots of blazers. They're coming in. Guns are blazing. Oh, how am I dying? Okay. So we have to now kill all the blazers that are coming for me. Run, run, run. Okay. No more blazers. No more blazers. Can't get me here. What's in the chest? Oh, a gold chest plate. So that gives me a tricky decision to make, but I do hate piglins, so we're gonna have to make it. And where is the other side of this biome we're on right now? Interesting. Is this where the warp planks went? Could I have been here the whole time without any of this messing around? I bet it is, right? I bet... Oh no, this is an entirely different place. I have no idea where this is, chat. I am lost, confused. Just looking for a warp biome, honestly. So, if you kill enough piglins, you eventually have enough gold swords to melt into a new helmet. That is actually true. That is actually true. So my portal is around here somewhere. I know that. And that's the good thing. Oh, there it is. There we go. So we'll bridge across here. I obviously have slabs that are meant for this, but that's fine. We'll just make a little bridge. That's great. So, at least you're not dazed and confused, says CC250. See, thankfully, piglins can't come through one of these. We've proven it before. Chat, piglins can't go through doors. They're not ghosts. So doors do not, it doesn't work. Just trust me on that one. That's definitely true. If you think about it too hard, it breaks. Yeah, I don't know if this is controversial, but I think the health and hunger regeneration system in Bedrock should be improved. Oh, 100%, right? I think I've heard the reason they actually wanted to do it, but they can't because of the way that regeneration... There's a regeneration bug where when you're healing damage, you can't... How did you even get in here? Oh, I think I see how. You know, let's just fix that. Okay, look at this, chat. Ooh. Nice. Look, I'm fixing all the holes in my house. Oh, isn't it beautiful? Isn't it just the best? Oh, I am a master builder. And no one even knows how to deal with me. Perfect. Yep, everything looks great over here as far as I'm concerned. So now we need to work on a roof structure of sorts. Actually, also we need a little way up here. So this is going to be like a ladder, I guess. So we have like a staircase up there. And now this is the... Okay, so this is my balcony, chat. It's a nice balcony, isn't it? I'm going to take advantage of the... Oh, I don't have any other wood that isn't in slab form. Well, you know, I'll take advantage of the view. You know, just imagine there are ways to stop me falling down. Safety second, that's always been my motto. Toycat should design homes. Okay, let's get a roof going on this. So the roof's gonna have to come out from here somewhere. So we'll have like, if there's a pillar here, we'll have this pillar be made from it too. So just have to place a block there. And then we'll have blocks come out from there and here. And then kind of like slope upwards from both. Yep. Just slope upwards from both until... Look at that. Isn't that something, chat? Yeah, that's something. And then we'll build the rest of the roof on this model. Just... Yeah, all good. I see no problems. And then it goes all the way across this. Oh yeah, this is the sort of house that people dream of living in. Like, you know, some people never get to live in it, and that's fine. But everyone dreams of one day having a house this beautiful in Minecraft. I feel bad for the people that don't get to live it. But I hope that you can live your dreams vicariously through me, if nothing else, right? If nothing else. So then there's this layer there. That layer here. And then I guess like a layer there. Yep. This is a functional house design. There we go. See that goes all the way here. And we just have to get back inside and finish the roof. Question, will the Superflat series return? The Superflat series will return, actually. Fun update on that coming soon, I guess. But yeah, Minecraft is going to fix the Wandering Trader. They have confirmed that they did forget to add the trade, or yeah, at least they put it as a bug. You know, and to be fair, like, you know, Minecraft is a huge game. It's a big company. Not everyone's paying attention to everything. It kind of breaks the illusion sometimes. It's moments like that where you're like, oh, yeah, it is just some dudes making a game. You totally forget. You don't remember. But it is always true. Just sometimes it's less visible than others. So now we just gotta build a bunch of these blocks for the front of the house. And there we go. Look at that. We did it. We built a house, chat. Look, it's got a roof. It's got a balcony. Look at my balcony. Look at this. Oh, you can't access the balcony. Look at this. Okay, so we just if we just raise the roof up by a block over here. Okay, you know, we just won't have a roof over here. Or, you know, this is a design flaw that can be fixed if we just make the staircase go like this. You know, this is why I like to call it a bold staircase. This is where you know what you're doing and you still do it anyway. So, stair goes here. Wait, no. Stair goes here, and then stair goes. How do we do one over? Okay, stair goes over here. There we go. Bold staircase. You know, I like to. It's a feature of the house. Your eyes are immediately drawn to it, and now we can jump up there. Problem solved. Put the roof back on. Wonderful. That is one fine-looking house, says Nyan Cat. Popped up. It's a fine-looking house indeed. Thank you. I put a lot of work into it, built it myself. I think the only thing that could help now is probably if we, like, decorate the outside a little bit. It's a little plain in some spaces, right? How do we fix that? Glad you asked. Well, clearly... Actually, you know what? We could decorate the inside first. So above the bed here, perfect spot for Jesus, right? Just, he needs to go right there. And, while we're here, you know, I can't deal with this anymore. We're going back to the Nether. I can't deal with an overworld that looks like this, chat. I need to go get myself at least an ender pearl. Let's do it. This roof looks so good and no rain goes into the house because of it says quartz. That's the only reason you need a roof, right? The roof isn't there for aesthetic reasons. It has a function, and my roof's function is being served well. You know, people who want more are just fussy. So yeah, I actually think we could cleverly kill... Okay, you know, actually, we have to kill these guys. Just now, you know, let's just do it. Let's just rip the band-aid off. They're gonna burn alive. Go quickly. Ouchie. It's fine. A little bit of damage to get a few of these is more than great. Wonderful. So that's 11 pork chops. We'll use one of them to, you know, get our stuff done. Nice. Okay, so we need to find a warp forest. Most of the world is not warp forest, but we want one anyway. So what's the plan? The roof of my apartment is more about keeping out the sun. Oh man, it really looks like I should fall off the sides here, doesn't it, chat? Like, as my head's bobbing, it looks like I could just walk slightly off. Did I make it? I made it to a stream, says Riggins Rally Girl. Good to see you again. How are things going? I hope it's good. I am in the Nether. I'm looking for my first pearl so I can find my stronghold, so I can assess what I've got to do. Okay, you know what? There we go. You know what? Just for you. Hope you're happy, Dan Marsh. I found every biome now besides the one I'm looking for. You know, for the sticklers out there now, it's every single one besides the one. I can't even build a house like that you build. You know, it takes a lot of time and dedication. It takes years of training, to be honest. But it's you know, when you love every second, it's worth it. Also, should we just, you know, if I need one ender pearl first, that, you know, 2 ender pearls, perfect. Okay, so let's just do it, right? Oh god, let's not just do it. You know, that's the new Nike slogan. Trying to promote safe. Okay. Trying to promote safe reproduction. Let's just not do it. Oh, please don't. Please don't. Am I gonna die? I'm not going to die. At least the skeleton's gonna die, though. Oh, we don't have another pickaxe. So that's good. In a way, right? Like, in a weird way. Okay, so... we make a little entrance over there. And then we place some lava over there. Over there. Will it flow both ways or just that way? Just that way. Now it's a little security blanket. Okay, now we need to find that Enderman again. Admittedly, he might have moved on. He might have other things to care about now. Okay, that's a blaze. That's not what I was going for, but furnaces do have to be fueled. Okay, where's the Enderman? Did I waste that long? Ah, there's a valuable lesson in here. I counted my chicken before it had hatched. Clearly the lesson is count your chicken after it has hatched. Or do you not? Don't count your chickens at all. You know, you never know when something bad's gonna happen to a chicken. And if you haven't counted it, you wouldn't even know. Okay, so now run past the Enderman, get ourselves in here, see if he follows me. Does he? I guess I'll just kill a ton of skeletons. If nothing else, right? Where'd the Enderman go? I had a whole Enderman ready to kill. Okay. I guess I could just kill an Enderman with buckets of lava. You know, that works better. Pro tip. When everything else doesn't work. Wow, there's so many skeletons in this place. It is absurd. It's crazy that Minecraft keeps adding that bug back regarding never mobs spawning too much. Like, it's so insane at this point, right? Okay, let that just flow. Okay, we're gonna have to place it in a direct straight line to the skeleton. Oh, this is surprisingly satisfying to watch. Look at this, chat. Yeah, there we go. We got him. So, yeah, we're gonna keep on exploring. Ideally not in this biome, though. There's just so many skeletons, and they're all always fighting each other. Okay, so we'll get back into murdering you. Okay, so good news is lots of bows. Bad news is not as many arrows. But that's fine. We got 11. That's all we really need. I guess you could probably make the argument. Come on, just right there. Do your burning stuff. He's gonna burn me with one of these arrows soon. Okay, go into the lava. Just please, just a little bit. Perfect. Okay, so do you see any warp forests over here? I do not. I guess we really will just rely on an Enderman spawning again. It seems to be happening some amount of the... Oh, come on. No, I hate you guys. I hate you so much. I thought skeletons were supposed to be there because of the bone structures. They're not meant to spawn at this frequency, though. Like, if you look at the number of skeletons around here, you can see something is broken. Or if it's not broken in... Like, it's... You can see it in the rest of the Nether, too. Like, at the Nether Fortress, it's very visible. But, okay, there we go. They're attacking each other instead of me. Okay, just die. Sorted. Lots and lots of arrows. Okay, I guess when you get enough arrows, you can start killing skeletons at a distance, if nothing else. But yeah, this has been a terrible expedition. I am whittling down my food, and I have not much to show from it. Crows are cool. Train them to find shiny things. You know, you could train a crow to do a lot more than find you shiny things. I don't know what I mean, but I bet you could, right? I bet you find a nice, intelligent crow. He'd do some messed up things for you, right? Like, a group of them's called a murder of crows. So I just reckon that you could probably get him to do something worse than... Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, not one more hit. I'm fine if I don't get hit one more time. Oh, I was wrong. Where am I going to find an ender pearl, chat? You can train them to find straight up money. Find Enderman in a warp forest. Thank you, Kevin Tosh. You know, appreciate the advice. I do find it funny. You know, sometimes chat is the most useful wealth of advice you can find, and sometimes after streaming for a couple hours, you get a piece of advice like just go to the warp forest. If only I'd realized. If only there was a dimension where ender pearls were found in large quantities. Chat, okay, let's go to the end so that we can get enough ender pearls to go to the end. Someone, let's do it. Okay, so we need some food to go and get my stuff back, which includes my food also. So it makes sense to go to the end for the end, right? You can also get them from Piglin trades too. Yeah, you know, Kevin Tosh, you're blowing my mind right now. Give me more facts. Tell me other places I could obtain an ender pearl. You know, especially, ideally ones that have come up earlier in the stream, though. You know, it's less fun when they're ones that are actually new to me. Definitely mention the ones that have come up in the stream. So I get taking out anger on the Cherry Grove Lion Pigs. Yawning Yeti 512. Kill Enderman to get ender pearls. Oh, there we go. Now that's exciting. Anyone else have any advice on getting ender pearls? Yeah, we've, I think, you know, the end, again, thank you, Golden Gravel. Also very special and new. It's been like 20 seconds since that one came up, so that's even better advice. But yeah, I've just gotta get my stuff without it all being exploded. Look at this, by the way. Okay, just, I don't have arrows. No, stop blowing up my stuff. Stop, please. Okay. I'm probably doing fine because I got that. I've got my 1 gold ingot. Let's just trade this one. No. Oh. You don't realize how much Minecraft is in the end portal frame, says Savage Jace Clark. Oh, there we go. There we go. There's some advice. Okay, so I'm gonna, this is fine. Everything is fine, chat. Everything is fine. Okay, so let's just put this in there. We definitely are missing. Okay, we got blaze rods. I've got a spare one. We'll use that right now as a source of fuel to get some proper good stuff. The classic Toycat death loop. You know, the death loop will not be repeating today because I've got myself some cooked pork chops this way. Yeah, I'm gonna do much better now. Okay, so ender pearls. We just gotta keep on exploring. That place in Minecraft looks so cool. What's lagging? The recording, the stream, my internet. Whenever I switch dimensions, it sometimes lags. But I always just say it's your internet because 99% of the time it's an easier sell. You can fix your internet. I can't, yeah. You know, I like to blame people's internet. You know, like, you ever call your ISP and they're like, you know, have you tried turning it off and on again? Oh, it might be that weird thing you did recently. Like, if you make a problem someone else's problem, you don't have to fix it. That is a really valuable life lesson. If you're watching this right now, and you're taking accountability for things that you've caused, you're doing it all wrong. You haven't learned the lesson. Oh! Okay. So, oh no, my internet. I'm going through a tunnel. Oh no. Ooh, can't do anything about it. Oh. Rip. This is fun though, right? This is fun. Well, I guess we'll have to have a part 2 where we get the ender pearls. Or maybe we won't have to. But, Toycat just died because of my internet, says Ryan does stuff apparently. It's all your internet's fault. If your internet was just a bit better, that wouldn't have happened. So this is the classic Toycat death loop. Will we get out of it? Or will we pretend this never happened? Who knows? See you on Thursday for the next stream, because I'm heading to Scotland tomorrow. Have a good day, everyone. Unless your internet's bad, in which case you ruined my day. But no, thank you for watching. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow for, I guess, because it's no stream tomorrow, a short and a long tomorrow. Exciting. Okay, see you soon.